Have you noticed something strange happening with people who make money online? While most people are grinding away, building funnels, creating products, running ads, chasing clients, there's a quiet group of ordinary people doing something completely different. They're not creating anything. They're not delivering anything. They're not cold calling, emailing, or posting content every single day. And yet they are consistently pocketing $700, $1,200, even $2,000 per deal. No products, no websites, no technical skills. Just one straightforward process and the businesses that keep paying because it keeps on working. If you've tried to build income online, you already know how this usually goes. You find the model that sounds promising, you follow the steps that people teach you, and you put in the hours, and then nothing happens. See, maybe you've launched a product that didn't sell. Maybe you built funnels nobody clicked on. Maybe you spent money on ads that never really paid off. Or maybe you just got exhausted trying to keep up. Content calendars, algorithm changes, platform rules that shift every other month. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most online income models were designed for people who already have leverage, an existing audience, or a budget, a brand, a skill set that took years to build. If you don't have those things, you feel like you're missing out and you're not getting the results that you want. You feel that you're failing because the model was never really built for you. But here's what I've discovered and what changed everything for the people we've taught this method to. There's a model that doesn't care whether you have an audience or a portfolio or any prior experience. It works because it is built on something that doesn't change, doesn't get disrupted, and doesn't depend on an algorithm being kind to you. Businesses will always need services. That demand was true 10 years ago. It is true even today. And it will be true 10 years from now. What if your job was simply to position yourself in front of that demand? Not to do the actual work, not to deliver the service, just to be in the right place and get paid well for being there. That's the entire model. And I know that sounds almost too simple, which is exactly why most people walk right past it. My name is Neil Napier and I've been building online businesses for over a decade. I've seen what works and more importantly, what doesn't work. And I'll be honest with you, I have the same reaction you might be having right now. Neil, there's another system, another promise, another person telling me that this time it's different. See, what changed for me wasn't a new AI tool or a new tactic. It was finding a model that worked because the fundamentals were there, not because of a trending platform or a lucky algorithm change. See, what I'm sharing with you is something we ran live in 2025, and here's what happened with the people who showed up. 20% of them had their first real result within the first week. 50% had results within their first month, and 95% of people are now making some sort of revenue from what we taught them. We've taken everything that worked from that cohort, stripped out what didn't, and rebuilt this new training for 2026. What you're getting is a sharper, faster version of a system that already has a proven track record behind it. We call it the multicasting commissions. At the core of it comes down to one thing. Instead of going one at a time, one email, one pitch, one platform, you broadcast, you send your message across multiple channels simultaneously. AI-assisted tools and systems handle the publishing and posting while you focus on one thing that actually pays you, making the connection and keeping the margin. More reach, same amount of effort. When the connection is made, the delivery happens without you touching a single piece of actual work. Now, I am going to keep some of the specifics for the 3 days we spent together a bit secret because this is something you need to see in action, not just read about on a sales page. But here's what I can tell you right now. This isn't about cold calling. It isn't outreach in the traditional sense. You're not chasing anyone. You post, you broadcast, and when the right business responds, you are already set up to close it, match it, and collect the payment. Here's the shape of all of it, and I'll walk you through every step in detail during the 3 days. Step 1, businesses with active budgets. These are businesses already spending money on services every single month. They need things to be done. They're not waiting to be sold. They are waiting for the right person to show up and make it easy for them. We show you exactly where to find them, how to approach them, and how to bring them on board. Step 2, and that is you, the person in the middle. You set the price, you own the relationship, you keep $700 to $2,000 per deal. And the thing that makes this work at scale is that the multicasting method, which is broadcasting your offer across multiple platforms at once so that you're not grinding through one conversation at a time. Step 3 is vetted providers who handle everything on your behalf. We show you how to find the right providers and work with them to ensure that your work gets delivered cleanly. Your clients never know who's behind the delivery system. You manage the relationship, and these vetted providers do all the work. It's the same process every single time, no reinvention required. So here's what we're going to do together. The Multicasting Commissions Masterclass runs live over 3 days, March 20th, 21st, and 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern. You're going to get about a couple of hours of training every day, and that's all it's going to take. Day 1 is about getting the foundations right. You can't build something that lasts on a shaky base. We start by making sure you know exactly what you're building, why it holds up, and how to spot your first real opportunity. You leave day 1 having identified your niche, understanding how to reach the right businesses, and taken your first real action, not just having watched a video. Day 2 is where the multicasting commissions models comes to life. This is the core of it. We walk you through the full system, how the multicasting method works, where the money already flows, and how to move from first conversation to close deals, and how to set up the simple automations that let this run on 20 to 30 minutes a day. By the end of day 2, you've taken your first real action on the system. Not theory, but you've actually done some work. Day 3 is all about scale, automation, and making sure nothing is left unanswered. AI-assisted tools that publish and post your offer across multiple platforms without you managing each one individually. Systems that keep running even when you're not at your desk. Plus, we'll have a live Q&A where you bring everything you've been sitting on and get direct, honest answers. And a personal roadmap for your next 30 days so that you walk away knowing exactly what to do next. Now, before I tell you the price, I want to be straight with you about what this is and what it isn't. This is not a magic button. There's no such thing. And I'm not going to pretend otherwise. What you need to do is this. You need to show up for the 3 days and follow the steps that we lay out for you. What you don't need to do is you don't need to have a product, a funnel, a website, a portfolio, a warm network, or any prior experience with an online business. You don't need to do cold calls, you don't need to spend money on ads, you don't need a team to manage, no customers to babysit, no burnout, just 20 to 30 minutes a day once you are set up. That's the whole time commitment. And unlike most models that live and die by the latest trend, this one is structural. Businesses will always need services. When budgets tighten up, they don't stop buying, they just become more selective about who they trust to source things from. This model works with that reality. When you join today, here's everything else you're getting alongside the 3 live day training sessions. 24-hour replay access so you never miss a moment. Now this is worth $297 and a must-have. You also get access to a private Facebook community where you get instant access to a live group of people going through the same process, the same journey, with our team active inside it. You get Cliff Note summaries, which are given to you after every session. This is a quick reference guide so you can act fast without scrubbing back through hours of video, and this is worth $197. You'll also get access to a live Ask Me Anything session where you get direct answers to whatever's still on your mind, and this is worth $197, and that, by the way, is day 3. And you also get an extra seat for your partner or spouse. They can come in for free and learn alongside you. This one alone is worth $997. That's about $1,985 in bonuses, yours free today when you join by clicking the button below. Now, what does this actually cost? Look, given the results this system is generating at the moment, we could easily charge $997 for this 3-day training. Our private clients pay multiples of that just for the same information. But we're not going to charge you $997. We're not even going to charge you half of that, not even $97. For this special launch, you can secure your spot, 3 live training days, your personal roadmap, and $1,985 in bonuses for just $27. One deal from this model covers that investment many times over. But I have to be honest with you, this price will not stay here for too long. Spaces are limited, and once we reach capacity, registration is going to close down. The training starts March 20th. Don't let someone else in your niche, in your area, take the spot that could have been yours. And look, to make this a complete no-brainer, I want you to try Multicasting Commissions risk-free for 14 full days. Go through all the 3-day training, show up live, watch the replays, apply what you learn, give it a genuine shot. If after 14 days you don't see the value, just email us and you will get every dollar back. No lengthy back and forth, no conditions, no questions asked. You can keep the cliff notes, you can keep anything that you have earned, and we part ways as friends. The only real risk here is walking away without trying. So just picture yourself 90 days from now. You've run the system, you've collected your first commissions. The process that felt unfamiliar today is now second nature to you. You're not at a screen all day. You're not chasing clients who don't reply. You're not juggling 5 small gigs just to hit a basic number. You're running one clean process, 20 to 30 minutes a day, and it keeps delivering because the fundamentals behind it do not change. 6 months from now, you'll be one of 2 people. The person who took action today and built a real scalable income on their terms. Or the person who watched this video, thought it looked too good to be true, and kept looking for something else. Look, the model is here, the training is live, and the price is only $27. There's only one question left to ask you. Are you in? Click the button below and secure your spot in the Multicasting Commissions Masterclass before someone else in your niche does, or before the timer runs out. This is Neil Napier, and I'll see you on the inside.